everyone, I'm SniperKH, and today I'm here to give you guys an easy guide to dominate the Disgraced, which is this week's Grandmaster Nightfall. This Nightfall is a pretty easy one to get through, but it does have some tricky areas, but this guy will help you beat this GM with no problems. With that being said, let's get to it. Let's start with the loadout. This GM requires that your team covers barrier and unstopped champions while also covering solar and arc shields. For loadouts, run the following. For player 1, run Arbalest in your primary slot for anti-barrier champions. In your secondary slot, run an arc or solar pulse rifle for the elemental shield and unstop mod. For your heavy, run either an arc linear fusion rifle or an arc rocket launcher to take advantage of the arc burn for the strike. For player 2, run Wither Horde in your primary slot for ad clear and crowd control. For your secondary, run whichever other pulse rifle is not covered by the player 1. For your heavy, run whatever heavy player 1 is running. For player 3, run a blinding grenade launcher for crowd control. For your secondary slot, run a scout rifle for anti-barrier, and for your heavy, run either an arc linear fusion rifle or Gallahorn, depending on which one your team wants to use. For subclasses, you can get away with running many different subclasses, but the ones I recommend are Stasis and Well Warlock, Void or Stasis Hunter, and Arc Titan. For mods, run Thermoshock Plating, Void Resistance, and Concussive Dampener to take less damage from all different sources in the strike. Now that we've covered that, let's get to it. When you spawn in, sparrow to the first room where you'll come across a large group of ads. Have your Warlock throw a Stasis turn to the left and fire a Wither Horde to the right, then begin to focus the ads in the middle. As your team continues to kill all of the ads, more ads will spawn from various spawn points in the room. You want to take care of the barrier servitors fast, as they can shield other ads, which can be a pain in the ass. Once you've killed all ads, progress to the next area. Once you've made it to the next area, kill the ads, then focus on the enemies outside. As you continue to kill the ads that spawn in from the Hive tomb ships, anti-barrier knights and shriekers will spawn on these little pillars on the left and right side of this walkway, so kill the shriekers and barrier knights and get finishers if necessary. After clearing out those ads, you'll have one more tomb ship, and once they're dead, you can move on. Once the gate opens, you'll have some more ads to kill, including 2 barrier servitors, so get finishers if you need to, then move on. Fun tip, you can encounter a public event in the lead up to the final area, so if you get one, grab the rally flag and then continue on with the strike. Once you make it to the new load zone, scan the door and enter the area where you'll have a few waves of ads to kill in the boss. Dropping the boss's 66% health will send them away, so do that immediately to not be berated with damage, but make sure to not try and kill the boss, as the boss will respawn in the final room and you'll just waste all your ammo. Once the boss is gone, begin to clear out all the ads that will spawn, including the unstoppable ogre and 4 barrier knights you'll encounter in this area. As always, before you move on, get finishers to replenish on heavy. Once all ads are dead, move on to the final boss fight. Once you're in the final boss room, begin by killing the acolytes around the big hive green circle. Once you've killed the acolytes, run down the slope a bit to start the fight. Throughout the fight, your team will get some ad spawns consisting of Thrall, Curse Thrall, and Knights, so kill them before they wipe your team. Once all ads are dead, focus the boss until they leave the room. Once they leave the room, your team will get some ads to spawn across the room from where you entered, so clear them out to continue the fight. Once the boss spawns, continue to lower their health while also staying aware of ad spawns. Once you drop the boss to around half health, they will disappear, causing a new set of ads to spawn, including 3 unstoppable ogres, with 1 spawning where the ads spawn during the first immune phase, and the other 2 spawning down where Novoda spawned at the start of the fight. Once all the ads are dead, continue to chip away at the boss's health. Once the boss teleports down to where the unstoppable ogres were, melt her immediately, as you'll be dealing with a constant stream of ad spawns and killing her will end the stream immediately. If you can't melt her, just take it slow to ensure you don't wipe. Killing Novoda will grant your team an easy completion of the Disgraced Grandmaster Nightfall. That wraps up today's video. If you found it helpful, consider dropping a like and subscribing for more Destiny content dropping every week. This week's Nightfall weapon is the Malicious Birthright, so expect a video covering it tomorrow. If you want to be notified when it drops, then ring the bell notification to know when it releases. Of course, follow me on my other social media accounts as well that are all linked in the description below to keep up with me and my content. With that being said, I'm SniperKH, and I'm out. Good luck with gaming.